And we're live! Welcome to another week, Monday, November 2nd, day before Civil War, for the SoReal Sports Podcast with your host, the CEO slash owner, SoReal Studios LLC, Lamar SoReal, my partner in crime all the time, Reggie Walker. What's going on?
Another day in the sports life. It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is absolutely right. Another weekend has passed. That means
Interesting weekend as well.
very interesting as well. Uh, Not so good on my end. It's a lot of bad games that happened this past weekend. Well, picking wise. I ain't gonna say like overall. Just picking wise, it's terrible.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we finna find out about them. Definitely finna find out about them. So let's recap these UFC picks that we made on Friday. All right.
Yep.
First one between Bobby
I would like
Green.
to
What?
go ahead and say I didn't.
What?
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
What happened?
I don't know. You just froze. You said I ain't and then it just froze.
Okay. All right.
So
But yeah,
what you about to say?
yeah. I was saying I didn't see the first two. That's all I was saying.
Oh, okay. You didn't see the first
Froze.
two.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't see the first two also, but I do know the results of them. I did. No, I didn't see the first two, but the first one was between Bobby Green and Tiago Moises, and looks like Tiago Moises won unanimously.
Indeed, it is.
Uh, I don't know how,
Yeah.
because
That.
Bobby Green had way more total strikes, had way more significance. Well, yeah, he had way more significant strikes. They tied on takedown. Submission attempt, Tiago Moises had one to Bobby Green zero, but he won unanimously. So you can't sit there and say it was wrong unless all three judges was wrong. So I'm gonna have to just go ahead and say that Tiago won that one.
Those are facts.
You picked him and you won.
Yep.
All right, on to the next one between Kevin Holland and Charlie Ontiveros.
Right.
Ontiveros. Um, Kevin Holland won in the first round by submission.
Yeah.
Looked like
That,
he swung a lot, and then he finally took him down. He tried two times. Second time successful. Kept him down for a while, just to tap him in.
yep. Good win, Kevin. Good
Yeah,
win.
yeah. We both picked him. Both got that one right. Next, we got Maurice Green taking on Greg Hardy. I seen
Right.
this one. You picked Maurice Green. I picked Greg Hardy.
Yeah.
Greg Hardy came through with the win.
Yeah.
Man, I thought he wasn't
Did not
gonna
see that.
win.
Did not see that.
I seen it come. I didn't think he was gonna win because when Maurice Green no, Greg Hardy had him down for a long time, trying to finish him off, but Maurice
I mean,
Green was holding his own.
it
And
was pretty evenly matched the whole way.
yeah, until Greg Hardy came through with them hands.
Yeah.
He came
So,
through with them hands, and them hands something he could not handle. Knew Greg Hardy was gonna win. Give me that one.
you got that one.
All right. What about this next one? Between Bryce Mitchell and Andre Feely. Bryce
Did
Mitchell
not
won unanimously.
did not see that coming.
You didn't see that coming?
I did not.
I did because I knew he was gonna take him down and control him.
I did not see that.
And that's exactly what he did. Took him down, controlled him. It was hard for Andre to get off of him
I didn't
because
see that.
Bryce was controlling that whole
Well,
ground.
I well actually
10 minutes,
I've never
7
seen him like
takedowns.
that. I've never seen him like that. That was an awful display. I didn't. That was so off. I don't know.
But 7 takedowns. I think he had like 4 or 5 in the first round.
I mean, that's impressive, but I mean, it's not the record. So you
It
know,
was almost a record. I think it was one shot.
no, the record like 11. Well, I don't know about that.
And one round?
No, not one round. The whole fight.
Uh no. No, I was just saying in the first round.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
okay.
it's 5 in the first round. And he
Maybe
had
you're right on
4. He had 4 in the first round. Very impressive by Bryce Smith.
that. I mean, could anybody have guessed that?
I did.
You, but you didn't. You didn't predict that he would have 4 takedowns in the first round.
No,
You
I
didn't
didn't.
say
I
anything
said
like
if
that.
he
So
can control the ground
like,
in which he knows
all
how
right,
to do, if
you
Feely
pick.
can find some way to avoid him getting taken down, he gonna win. But nope, Bryce Mitchell takedown master.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let's go to this last one. Let's go to this last one. Uriah Hall taking on Anderson Silva. You picked Anderson Silva for what reason? I do not know. I picked Uriah Hall for many reasons. I do know. And Uriah Hall won in the fourth round by knockout. I just want to say, Silva, we know you still got it to a certain extent, but it's time to, I'm glad you retired. I'm so glad you called it quits and decided to retire because we do not need to see this again. You are one of the greatest UFC fighters ever, and you do not need to go out like this. Okay, you prove you don't have nothing else to prove. You don't. Your resume speaks for itself, but yet you continue to get out there and get your ass beat by these youngsters. The future is here, man. They will do good without you. Okay. Of course, there'll be no another. It would never be another still, never be another spider. But yet, let these men move on. They don't need to beat you up in order for them to get their name heard. Okay, they can do that on their own. I'm sick of you getting your ass whooped. Retire. I'm glad you did. Do not come back. Okay, get into the Hall of Fame next year. That's it. But stop trying to come back and fight. Stop. Damn. It hurts me. It hurts the opponent to whoop your ass. That's how you know it's bad. When your opponent whoops your ass and cries in front of you because he feels sorry for whooping your ass, which he knew he was going to do. Come on, Silver.
I mean, what else can I say after that? That was dead on. uh, I'm gonna go ahead and add that I don't think he actually gonna
He better
retire.
not come back. What he going to do? He going to be around?
He might try boxing.
Man,
He might try boxing. Ain't no telling.
matter of fact, come to the WWE. Matter of fact, become a wrestler. Yeah. Become a wrestler.
Yep.
You'll be in your prime right
Yep.
now as a wrestler.
Yep. There you go.
You will be in your prime at 45, because that's pretty much prime right there.
I
At
believe it.
45 as a wrestler, you'll be in your prime. Anderson Silva, you'll be a nice little wrestler. Come on to the WWE, baby. Matter of
Might as
fact,
well.
go to AEW. I like you there. See you once a week on Wednesdays out there with Chris Jericho. Yeah,
And
go out there.
he like 78.
Ooh,
Chris Jericho.
I think Jericho like 55.
Oh,
If
my
I'm not
bad.
mistaken, he's like 55.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm just glad to see that. Yeah, I just want to say that, by the way. So glad that it was your last fight. Now stick to it. Don't
Yeah.
start making comebacks like Ric Flair and Brett Favre want to make comebacks. Stay retired, okay? There ain't nothing wrong with it. All right, moving on. College football. Did you enjoy college football this weekend? Huh? Hello.
I enjoyed what I watched.
Well, let's check and see what you watched. Did you watch this game between Kansas State and West Virginia? Did you watch that?
I did not catch that game. I was still at work.
Oh, okay. Well, you picked West Virginia, and you was absolutely right. West Virginia beat Kansas State 37-10. Not only did I lose, I didn't win in the spread. I thought they were gonna cover. Did not cover.
You did say that.
I said they were gonna win and they were gonna cover. If you bet, you at least bet the cover. And that didn't happen. So yeah, I took that L. They was ranked 16th. Now they need to be unranked. They better not still be ranked. I'm finna look. Kansas
Oh,
State
yeah.
better
Poll,
be out. They better be out of the ranking. Yep, they out.
poll came out yesterday. I ain't even checked on them.
They out of
See
the rankings because they got Oklahoma State next week. All right, so
who also lost.
oh yeah. Speaking of that, that's a good follow to the next game. Texas versus Oklahoma State. I told you, Sam Ellinger, that boy, he's doing. I said, you need one good game. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine because you're not going to the pros. But
Nope.
I don't know. The reason why I say that is because if Ben Gucci DiNucci can be a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, anything can happen. Ben Gucci DiNucci can be the quarterback, anything can happen. Okay? Anything can happen. How about that? So, you got a shot,
Agree.
Sam Elliott. You're not a top quarterback pick, but you could probably still be a quarterback in the NFL. But what you did this past Saturday was awesome, man. You came through in the clutch. You seen that blitz coming. You rolled out to the right, threw that pass right to the receiver for the touchdown. Go ahead, touchdown to win the game. That's how you play. And I said it was gonna be I said it was gonna be a over on that game, and I was right on that one. So I had two
Yeah.
wins on that one. But you won both of them, so yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Move
still in
on. Huh? Yeah, you're in the
I was still
lead. You still in the lead for right now.
yeah.
Then the next game happened. D Ohio State beat the dog breaks out of Penn State. Yes, I told you. And we covered. And we covered. But no lie. No lie. Sean Wade, you was getting mossed by that dude from Penn State, that wide receiver. He caught two passes with one hand, and the second one was a touchdown. I believe he ended up getting two touchdowns that game. So, yeah, you could have a bad game, but you need to make up for
And
that one.
that was definitely a bad game.
Yeah, he need to make up for that one.
And I believe this gonna be the only bad game to have.
I feel like that too. I totally agree. Because next week, I believe the Ohio State Buckeyes got Rutgers. So, won't have to worry about nothing like that. Um, what else?
Better win.
Yeah, we better win. What I about to say? Uh, um, dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, Fields, Justin Fields. He's looking
Just feel.
good. He's
Yes, he
looking
is.
good.
Yep.
He's looking like a top quarterback in the draft. But no
Uh,
lie, another person is looking like a top quarterback in the draft. Mac Jones.
Heisman status yet? Before we move on to Mac Jones, Heisman status or
Thanks to Trevor Lawrence, COVID. Yes, Heisman status.
okay,
Because COVID gonna mess him up because he gonna miss 2 weeks.
that's true. But I mean, I don't know. We have to look at the numbers later on.
I believe the number's gonna be better. I know his completion percentage is very high. I think he averaged like 4 to 5 incompletions per game. That's crazy.
Right. So
All right, moving on to the next one, in which you predicted correctly. North Carolina finally got that loss that they supposed to get. Virginia beat them.
yep.
So they did not cover, in which I predicted.
Right.
And yeah, they lost. Not only did they not cover, they just lost. So
Yeah.
so that means that's over with for them. They will not come back and be in the
Top
rankings.
25.
Is they still in the rankings after that loss? They better not be. Nope. But they put Auburn back in the rankings. Boy, SEC wins one game and they get in the rankings. That's
Well,
ridiculous.
well, guess what? How many other teams are really playing right now?
Man, they beating the hell out. Oh yeah, Pac-10. Is it Pac-10?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pac-10 coming this week.
they're the last of the last.
Yep, Pac-10 is coming this week. Is it Pac-12? I don't know why I'm saying Pac-10. It's Pac-12, baby.
Pac-12.
It's
Yeah.
Pac-12. I'm tripping. Yeah,
USC.
Pac-12. Yeah, Pac-12 is coming this weekend, and we'll talk about them more this coming up Friday. But yeah, you got a good point there. It ain't that many teams, so you got to put somebody up there. Now, since the
Right.
Pac-12 is coming up there, yeah, you actually see some real rankings because everybody will be in there now.
Hopefully. I mean, because y'all came in ranked at 5. Like, you ain't played a game, but we just going to give you 5.
Right. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Top 10 is well deserved.
No, number 3 is well deserved. Third best team. They gave Michigan 13. And you see how terrible they are.
Yeah, that's undeserving.
We
That's undeserving.
didn't have them on the schedule, but Michigan State beat Michigan.
That did happen.
Little brother beat big brother. Yeah.
And it wasn't even like decent.
No, it wasn't. It was looking bad. It was looking bad pretty much the whole time. And I was loving it. I was loving it. All right. We can move on to the last but not least. Oklahoma versus Texas Tech. Boy, I did not see this beatdown happening like this. Oklahoma beat the brakes off of them. I said they'll be under 67. Oklahoma scored 62 by themselves. I definitely got that wrong, but I
Yeah,
did get the pick right.
you
I
got the pick
picked,
right.
but I definitely got that over under wrong. Hey, Oklahoma, you got to beat them like that. I ain't Texas Tech. I thought she had a little decent defense.
Texas
So she
Tech.
ain't got nothing.
Like honestly, like I'm trying to like remember right now, like when the last time Texas Tech actually had a team, and the last time I can think about is when Michael Crabtree was there.
Yep.
That's the last time I can think about it.
I think Charlie Blackman. What about him when he was there? Because he came later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I remember Charlie.
Yeah. When Charlie Blackman was the wide receiver there. I
Yeah, that
think
was
they was
like
good. And they had Mason Rudolph was the quarterback.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the last
That was
one.
like what 2 years like after that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like 2 years after, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 08 or 2000. No, 2010,
Yeah, 10.
2011. Yeah. Yeah, that's the last time Texas Tech was pretty decent. But after that beat down, I don't know what to say.
I don't know.
But things
But
gonna get interesting now next week.
what in college football?
hmm
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
some good games coming up this week in
I
college.
plan on I plan on going undefeated
And you say that
in
every
whatever
week.
you whatever you throw out there. No, I don't. I don't say that every week. I've never said that before.
Sounds like you say it every week. But we shall see. We shall definitely see. All right, moving on to the NFL. And boy, the NFL was terrible. Was terrible. Our picks was terrible. The NFL in overall was terrible. But we gotta talk about it. So let's get to it. First game between the Colts and the Lions. You picked Detroit Lions for what reason? I do not know. Colts won.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why I picked the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions put up 14 points on my Saints, who I know defense is better than the Indianapolis Colts defense on any fucking Sunday. I don't care who you are, what you talk about, none of that. They put up 14 points quick on my defense. So it's like, you know what? I feel like it's gonna be a dominant game, kind of probably more defensive, like maybe 28 to 32 points scored from the Lions. That's what I looked at. That's what I believed in. That's what my gut feeling. They put up 29 on us. So that's how I based that. Other than that, the Lions showed me why they are the Lions.
They played against the Colts, who has a good defense, regardless of what Reggie says. If you got Phillip Rivers making zero mistakes and throwing 3 touchdowns,
If,
yeah, you could see that being a
if,
blowout.
if,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but it happens.
if.
When it happens,
Okay,
you see that. You see the blowout that you just seen. Because the
okay.
Colts got good defense. Phillip Rivers fucks them up most of the time whenever they lose. Whenever you see the Colts lose, look at what Phillip Rivers did, and you be like, well, of course they'll lose. Look at Phillip Rivers throwing 2 picks, fumbling the ball, things of that nature, sucking it up on the field, not giving a fuck. But hey, he did it. He did his job this time. That's why they got the win.
Which is what he normally or regularly does. Because
Yeah, I didn't expect that from Phillip Rivers, but I did
Char-
expect the win.
okay.
I did say if Phillip Rivers don't fuck it up, the Colts will win, and that's what he did. Moving on.
With the points.
Yeah, I did get the points. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to brag about that because the rest of the sheet sucked.
Okay, well, just
All
shut
right.
up.
No, you wanted to say it. Hell.
I thought you wanted to mention it.
No,
You mentioned
I
everything
don't.
else.
No, because the rest of the sheet is gonna be like, well, why are you gonna bring that up whenever you was terrible the rest of the sheet? And I didn't want to. I didn't want to. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm finna go down the sheet, and all people gonna be like, You only had one right out of the whole sheet. Thanks for the heads up, Richie. Thanks for giving the heads up. Browns versus the Raiders. Well, Raiders was on the road. Raiders versus the Browns.
Right.
This game was terrible. They didn't score 30 points to them. So,
And
you
you
got to,
said
I said they were going to go over 49. Very wrong. Very wrong. I even had the Browns winning. Very wrong again. You had the Raiders. You said the Raiders going to win. Why?
because they would come off that embarrassing loss to the Buccaneers, man. They wanted this victory. They needed this victory.
Yeah, they really
Look
needed it.
look at the teams that they had beat. They beat us.
They beat the
Like, come
Chiefs.
on. They beat the Chiefs. Like this, it's crazy. Like the Raiders needed this win. They went out, they won. Not giving, saying anything that the Browns did was wrong, but I feel like this was an important game, more so for the Raiders. The Browns could afford to lose this game.
That's true.
The Steelers, in the end of the season, when they end up playing the Browns again, it's not really gonna matter. That game really not gonna matter. So it's like that division as of right now is the Steelers Browns division.
Still a Ravens division.
Yeah.
Right. Don't you be
About
leaving
that,
out the Ravens, man. Ravens is
uh,
not finna finish third in that
I'm
division.
I'm I'm not saying just completely that, but I don't know. I feel a little spark in the Browns.
What?
I feel a little spark in the Browns.
Man, all right. We finna check and see that spark. Besides that, let me go ahead and get my 3 minutes out the way. I would like to formally apologize to the Steelers organization. I can't even get it out. I don't want to say it so bad. I'd like
Yes,
to
you do.
apologize to the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. I also like to apologize to Ben Roethlisberger, aka Big Ben. I was wrong.
Not
I said
BB.
y'all no BABB will be removed from my vocabulary for the rest of the year because he is not fucking things up. You are playing excellent this season. You hardly ever making mistakes. Your defense is top three, if I'm not mistaken, because I predicted y'all to be top five. So I seen that coming. I just thought that Big Ben will mess y'all up and ruin y'all chances of winning the division, and he has proven me wrong. So there you go, Daddy. You got it out. Y'all, what 7-0? Gonna be 8-0 easily next week because you got the Dallas Cowboys. So it's gonna be Big Ben going up against Gucci Danucci. Big Ben going up against Gucci Danucci. So we shall see what gonna happen on that, which everybody should predict what's gonna happen on that. But yeah, y'all will y'all looking like y'all gonna win the division. I'm not giving y'all the Super Bowl yet because y'all ain't played the Chiefs. I still got the Chiefs ahead of y'all. Even though y'all unbeaten, I still got the Chiefs ahead of y'all. So, but y'all looking like y'all will be in the AFC Championship. I can say that. AFC Championship, I can see y'all there. Just continue y'all winning and hold on to that number one seed because it's gonna be hard for people to beat y'all in Heinz Field. All right, I'm done with that. Move on. My
Somebody being
Rams.
you.
Shut up. My Rams got their ass kicked by the Miami Dolphins.
It's a nice transition how we just gonna flow into this. But yeah, go ahead.
But let me explain this, okay? Because Tua
There's
didn't
no
beat
explanation.
Tua didn't beat us. Tua only threw for 98 yards the whole game. Their offense didn't beat us because they didn't have over 200 yards the whole game. What beat us is Jared Goff's inability to read defenses and call audibles. Okay, this is something if Reggie knows for a fact. I've been preaching for the longest. Why he can't read defense? Why he can't call audibles? Why he gotta have McVay in his headset until 15 seconds left on the clock and it's over with by then? Why?
This is your quarterback. This is the man that you praised just a year ago.
Yes, I praised until he faced Bill Belichick, in which Bill Belichick will find your flaw. And his flaw is one of the worst flaws to have. And guess who was the defensive coordinator on that team?
I said it was a bad move a long time ago.
It's not a bad move, okay? Because he's better than some of the quarterbacks in the league right now, even though he can't read read a defense. He's still better than some of these quarterbacks in the league. But that's his only flaw, and that's one of the worst flaws to have. Because if you got defensive coordinators who are smart, like Brian Flores, who knows what to do against him, it's gonna be hard for you to win. He knew to straight up blitz him, straight up force him to throw the ball. And he gonna make mistakes, fumbling the ball, ran back for a touchdown, fumble it again, ran it back to the 1 yard line, throw 2 picks, 4 mistakes equal 28 points. 4 mistakes, well, 21 points. Special teams got a punt return for the touchdown. So that made it 28. But still, defense didn't give up nothing to their offense besides the touchdown from the 1 yard line. And who's not going to score from the 1 yard line?
Well, yeah, that's true.
If you're giving the ball from the 1 yard line, you only need 1 yard with a fresh offense. That's pretty much automatic.
That's true.
So, yeah, it's bad. Bad. We got a bye week. That's the only good thing I can say about that. We got a bye week, so next week we ain't got to worry about nothing. But I wish we would have got a linebacker. Congratulating on y'all Saints for getting a linebacker.
Yeah, that's definitely needed.
Which y'all got Alexander from 49ers, and y'all gave up Kiko Alonso.
That's fine. Fine by me. Fine by me.
You know Kiko Alonso was good for y'all.
I know that what we got is better.
Yeah, that's true. So, he is better.
I'm interested to see how it's going to go.
All right. Speaking of y'all Saints, y'all beat the Chicago Bears.
Indeed, we did.
In overtime by field goal. But hey, who's counting?
Nobody. Win is a win.
The Bears are better than you thought they were with it.
Nope.
Whatever.
We are not as good as I thought we were.
That's what.
Well, I mean, look at how down we are. We are down.
You talking about wide receivers?
Yeah, we don't have our number one or number two.
But you got the GOAT. The GOAT can find ways to win.
And he is. So.
Okay, then. So it's no excuse. Tom Brady didn't have wide receivers with the Patriots.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. You see what Cam going through? That's what Brady had last year. And he made the playoffs. While Cam is 2-6 with that same wide receiver.
Cam sucks. Cam sucks. I don't know how long I've been preaching saying that Cam sucked. Cam sucked at Auburn.
Oh, man.
He just so happened to fucking win. Alabama had a bad game. We had a bad game, man.
The hate is real for Cam. Yeah. The hate is real for Cam.
Yeah, whatever. That's why he lost Super Bowl. Yeah. He sucked.
No. Von Miller was raping his ass. That's what happened.
Because he sucked.
Whatever.
No,
Man,
no
if
more
you call
offense, no more
hype and
defense.
Von Miller right in your face after you say hype, that's not fair.
Construct the game plan. That
Nah,
was not
that tackle, it was over with for that right tackle. That right tackle was getting raped.
man. Ca- All Cam had to do was just get out.
He couldn't. As soon as the ball got to him, he was running away because Von Miller was right there. Von Miller had so much impact on that game, they couldn't even give it to Peyton Manning to be Super Bowl MVP. They had to give it to Von Miller. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was bad. That's why I say Cam ain't shit.
All right. Cam ain't shit. How about that? You know who ain't shit, though? The fucking 49ers, like I predicted. Got their ass kicked by the Seahawks. And guess what else happened? Jimmy G hurt. Kittle's hurt.
George Kittle.
George Kittle hurt. Both of them out. Now, what the hell?
He ain't coming back.
What the hell they gonna do now? But I'm pretty upset about George Kittle though, because he's on my fantasy.
Oh.
Yeah, and I ain't got no replacement.
Wow. That's unfortunate. But what I will say is I feel like this was an easy win for the Seahawks. I didn't figure it go like this per se. I just feel like it would be a good win for them.
They 6-1 now.
Yep.
6-1.
Looking strong out of your division.
They are. They are looking strong. We do play them. Who they play next? If I'm not mistaken. They play a good team next week. Because I was thinking about that. They got the Seahawks. I know they ain't on the bye. They got the Bills. I just thought about it. They got the Bills on the road.
They'll beat the Bills.
We shall see.
They should beat the Bills.
We shall see. We shall definitely see. But yeah, 49ers pretty much giving up this year. Who knows? They probably trying to look for a quarterback. They probably not trusting Jimmy G no more. We shall see.
That's an interesting subject. We talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, let's move on to tonight's game. Game that's actually playing right now. That's why I've been looking up so many times. Buccaneers taking on the New York Football Giants. And the crazy thing about it, the Buccaneers are up by only 8. 25-17. I'm not going to lie, Buccaneers defense looking back. Because your boy, Daniel Jones, he's throwing that thing. He made one mistake and threw a pick. But besides that, it's looking good. He's definitely looking. Matter of fact, he got him in the red zone. They are inside the 20 as we speak. He just threw a pass. And he caught it. Touchdown! They're only down 2.
Wow.
Only down 2. They got to go for 2 for the win. They don't get to 2, it's over. So I don't think they have any timeouts. If they do get to 2, we probably had an overtime. This would be the perfect ending to how terrible this weekend was in NFL. You had the Packers lose to a 1-win team in the Vikings. You had the Tennessee Titans losing to a 1-win team in the Bengals.
Yeah.
Hell, The Cowboys should have won if they had a better quarterback because
Cowboys, some they
because the
gonna lose.
Eagles didn't look good.
Cowboys gonna lose the rest of the games.
Yeah, it seemed like. But pretty much overall, man, it was a bad week. This was a bad week.
Yeah.
And so, speaking of the NFC East, NFC least, you do know that the winner of that division will automatically have a playoff game at home against one of the wild card teams. So, do you think that's fair? A team that could possibly be 6-10 in the year have a incomplete, but it's a flash.
Um, I'm against a lot of things, but especially this year, as far as like the whole like asterisk thing and everything that's going on, I feel like that this year we can kind of just go past it and kind of sweep it under the rug, give or take. So I guess it's okay in a sense, but outside of that, no.
I really don't want to sit there and just change the rules in the middle just because of how the division
Yeah,
sucks. Because we used to be that kind of division. We actually had the Seahawks win our division 8-8 before, and the Rams had a chance to win that division 7-9. So yeah, and we still would have had a home playoff game. So I can't really sit there and say that they don't do it. Well, it wouldn't be fair, but it's not deserved. I'm just gonna be honest about that. I don't feel like it's
right,
deserving, but
right.
it's totally fair because you won your division regardless of the fact that you couldn't win outside of your division. You did what you were supposed to do, win your division, so you should get a home game. And the teams that didn't win their division shouldn't have to have a home game against you because you won your division. That's their fault.
I mean, we
So
saw with the Giants. The Giants were 8-8 twice, and
wild card team
hit the playoffs and dominated
went to the Super Bowl and won it
and
against
won it.
a team that was unbeaten. So can't really just say that, dude.
Right.
Can't really just say that. Well, I don't know what's going on, but it looks like it was a pass interference that was declined. So it's not a pass interference. They went for two and they didn't get it. Now they're kicking an onside kick. More than likely, they ain't going to get the onside. And yeah, the Buccaneers will win 25-23.
As expected. Well, not that score, but yeah, as expected.
Yeah, for the Buccaneers to win, but they definitely didn't cover. All right. So with that being said, that is it for tonight. Wednesday. We should be able to do it if nothing bad happens after tomorrow. Stay safe out there tomorrow. Regardless of if your president is picked or not, you still gotta live our lives. Regardless. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you. Things ain't gonna change the way that we want it to change. With either president, either one, things is not gonna change the way we want it to change. We gotta do things our own self in order for us to get changed. And that's the only way that things can get changed. We gotta do stuff ourselves. The only thing I'm really ready to vote for is to have medical marijuana here. I feel like that can help out for a lot of people with disabilities, Down syndrome people. It helps. I don't know why in the world people think it's a legal drug, But crack cocaine been in what America for the longest because it used to be in coke, like it was nothing, and they didn't give a damn about that. They just don't want weed legal here in Mississippi because we got too many old people who loves to be back in the past. They love doing everything the traditional way, back in Jim Crow laws, things of that nature. But I feel like the youth up here in Mississippi can get that thing passed if they vote. So hopefully the youth has outgrown the old people who thinks that way, and we'll have enough people to vote. So make sure if you're from Mississippi, go out there and vote for 65, not 65A. 65A is a totally different thing, and it's gonna make everything worse. So make sure you vote 65, like me, and let's get some medical marijuana up in here.
All right. I guess I can say I hope you get it. I don't know. I'm confused on that law. I'm not there right now, so
Wow.
I'm not. So
Wow.
it's about getting out. Um, yeah, yeah. All right. Even still, yeah, get out and vote. I mean, it's only your right. I don't understand, the problem that we have with following these I guess social stigmas to say that if you don't care, just don't do it. But still, just like do it because I mean it's counted.
Right.
I mean, like if somebody come just like in the Saints game yesterday, this dude came over and punched the man 2 times. Like, bro, you got swung on once. Like if you in a fight, do you choose to just like not even try to swing?
Man.
Like you have you have a choice. Like just exercise that. I condone that. Like you know this is the one thing that we're allowed. So
Mm-hmm.
you know do it. And I don't even care what it is that that y'all do, but I feel like you know what, I'm not even gonna say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it.
Okay. You ain't
The,
gonna
the
say it?
election, the election tomorrow, man. I can't say it. I would say it. I ain't gonna say it though. The election tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. We don't have to tell you who we voting for. Just go out there and vote because that's the only
Yeah,
thing that matters, to be honest with you.
right.
Let your voice be heard because you have every right to complain because you voted.
You
If
you
you
have a
didn't vote, if you didn't vote, shut your mouth because you basically complain about something that you don't even care about because you didn't vote. So,
shut up. Don't talk to me.
right. At least you voted so I can be able to have a conversation with you. You not
Exactly.
voting, there's no reason to conversate. That's like that's something similar to the fact that there's so many people who are LeBron fans but doesn't have a team. You're not a fan of any team. You just a fan of LeBron but want to brag about all his awards. And the only thing you can come at me about is my team.
You actually only watch the game to watch him. You don't watch
Right.
anything else or
So when he
anything else.
retired, guess what you gonna do? Nothing. Because you don't have no team to celebrate. You don't have no team to root for. You
They
rooting
gonna
for LeBron.
they gonna retire too.
He gonna have to retire sooner or later. But guess who don't retire? Teams do. Well, unless you're the Super Sun. But that's another story. Anyway.
How you find avenues to just like plug in your teams? This is
that's
not
messed.
right.
That's messed up though. But anyway, We'll see y'all on Wednesday. This is Monday.
Wednesday.
See y'all on Wednesday with another episode of the SoReal Sports Podcast. Friday, Muscle Shirt Friday, will be our 50th episode. So stay tuned for that.
Y'all get to see a lot more of that.
Episode. Be ready for that. We will party that day. And we will enjoy it because we've been here for 50 episodes. So that means we're not going anywhere. If we can give you 50, we can make it 100. So be prepared for that. All right. That's pretty much it, man. I'm going to get ready for work in the morning. And yeah.
You too.
We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Y'all have a good one. Be safe and vote.